Dijkstra algorithm, it's not for all pair shortest path. Dijkstra algorithm is not for all pair shortest path. It is for single source shortest path. Means starting vertex will be always one.
Oh, okay, sir.
This is known as single source shortest path. Means source will be one only. But when we talk about all pair shortest path, what does it mean? All pair shortest path means finding the shortest path from every vertex to every other vertex. In a graph, if 5 vertices are there, so finding shortest path from vertex 1 to vertex 1, vertex 1 to vertex 2, means from vertex 1 to every other vertex. Similarly, from vertex 2 to every other vertex. Similarly, vertex 3 to every other vertex. So that is the case of all pair, means all possible paths from every vertex to every other vertex. That is the meaning of all pair shortest path. And what is the meaning of single source shortest path? What's the meaning of single source shortest path?
We have to find the shortest path between two vertices only. That one vertex will be
Not
given.
two vertices. Source vertex is fixed. So how many source vertices you will have? You will have one source vertex.
Okay, sir.
From one source vertex to you may have another source vertex. So here single source means starting vertex is fixed.
Okay, sir.
And Dijkstra algorithm, आप अपना mic बंद कर लीजिए. And Dijkstra algorithm, it finds it is single source. I think Harsh Govindji, Dijkstra algorithm is single source shortest path.
Yes, sir.
So starting vertex you fix it and then you find the shortest path. That is the single source shortest path. So, and here we are talking about what? We are talking about all pair shortest path. All pair shortest path means shortest path from every vertex to every other vertex. That is the case of all pair shortest path. So, how can we find? So, what are the algorithms? There are two algorithms. So first algorithm, it is the Warson's algorithm of all pair shortest path. This is Warson's algorithm. Screen is visible or not?
Yes, sir.
First algorithm is Warson's algorithm of finding all pair shortest path. And second algorithm is Floyd's algorithm of finding all pair shortest path. So you see, Warson's algorithm, it has two properties. First thing is that it finds the shortest path only for our directed graph. What is the first property? Warson's algorithm. It finds the shortest path only for which type of graph? Directed graph.
Directed graph.
Yes. In any graph, if direction is not given, in that situation, for undirected graph, can you use Warson's algorithm for finding all pair shortest path? Yes or no?
No, sir.
No, you cannot use. So first thing is that Warson's algorithm, it finds all pair shortest path only for a directed graph. Means it does not find all pair shortest path for an undirected graph. This is first property. And its second property is in a directed graph, if self loop is there, like you see this directed graph here, self loop is we are starting from V1 and we are returning back to V1. We are starting from V1 and we are returning back to V1. This is. So if self loop is existing in a graph, Then also Warsaw's algorithm, it can find the all pair shortest path. So I will solve one of these two problems. One problem is this one, and other graph is this one. I will solve one of these. Which one should I solve? आप बता दीजिए हमको.
Sir, second one.
Second one. Second graph is clear to everyone? Second वाले को ग्राफ को देखिए तो is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How vertices are V1, V2, V3, V4. These are vertices.
V1 is the top vertex, na?
Yes, top left.
Okay, sir.
V2 is clear, V3 is clear, V4 is clear. So whichever is not clear, that is V1. जो
Yes.
clear नहीं है वो V1 है. आप देखिए तो, is it clear?
Yes,
So
yes.
now we are going to construct the all pair shortest path using Warsaw's algorithm, and you see Warsaw's algorithm, it finds all pair shortest path only for a directed graph. The directed graph may have self loop or it may not have self loop. And what matrix will you construct? What matrix will you construct? A for क्या होता है?
Adjacency matrix.
Absolutely correct. A for adjacency matrix. A for apple नहीं होता है. जब आप if you study in BTech, then A for adjacency matrix हो जाएगा. So first of all, you will construct adjacency matrix, initial adjacency matrix, that is A0. So how will you construct adjacency matrix? Means adjacency matrix means if you are constructing adjacency matrix with respect to V1, or for any graph if you are constructing adjacency matrix. So first in the left, in a row just you mention vertices. I have mentioned here V1, V2, V3, V4 vertices. And in column also you mention vertices. So this will be a square matrix. Since 4 vertices are there, so how many rows and how many columns? Say this is graph G2, so you will go for 4 rows and 4 columns. So I have written row wise, I have written V1, V2, V3, V4, and in column also I have written V1, V2, V3, V4. Now initial values, you see, if there is a path from V1 to V1, if there is a direct path from V1 to V1, is there direct path or not in this graph?
Yes, sir.
This is direct path from V1 to V1. And its length is 7. This is why here what have you written? You have written here 7. And what about V1 to V2? Is there any direct path? This is direct path
Yes, sir.
from V1 to V2. What is the path length?
5, sir.
5.
So this is why here V1 to V2 I have written here 5. What about V1 to V3? Is there any direct path from V1 to V3?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So here we have written 0. If there is no direct path from V1 to V3, it is 0. Is there any direct path from V1 to V4?
No, sir. No, sir.
This is V1. Is there any direct path from V1 to V4? No. So this is why we have written here 0. Now take vertex V2. V2 to V1, is there any direct path? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
This is direct path and its path length is 7. So here we have written 7. And V2 to V2, is there any direct path? Self loop?
No, sir.
No, so its value is 0. And V2 to V3, is there any direct path?
No, sir.
V2 to V3 is no, so this is why we have written here 0. And V2 to V4, is there any direct path?
Yes, sir.
If there is any direct path from V2 to V4, so mark it 0. Mark it. So here path is existing to V2 to V4 is 2. Same thing we have done for V3 also. V3 to V1, is there any direct path? कोई direct path है? Does there any direct path exist between V?
No, sir.
No, so the V3 to V1 is 0 and V3 to V2 direct path? Yes, it exists.
Yes.
And its length is 3. So here 3 is written. And V3 to V3, is there any direct path? Self loop is existing or not?
No, sir. No, sir.
No, so it is, this is why it is 0. And V3 to V4, is there any direct path from V3 to V4?
No, sir.
No, so it is 0. Same thing we have done with respect to V4. V4 to V4, ये गलत हो रहा है. V1 to V2, गलती हुई है. V1 to V1 is 7. V1 to V2 is 5. V1 to V3. Last कैसे गलती हो गई? वेट करिए. V1 to V1 to V1 to V2 to V1 to V3. Wait करिए. Yeah, start with V4. So this is V4 to V1. Is there any direct path from V4 to V1? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
And
sir.
this
No.
is direct path from V4 to V1. Graph देखिए.
Yes, sir.
What is the path length?
4.
Force.
4.
4. Written. V4 to V2. Is there any direct path? V4 से देखिए, this
No,
is
sir.
V4, this is V2. No direct path, so it is 0. And V4 to V3, is there any direct path? This
Yes,
is
sir.
direct path
Yes, sir.
from V4 to V3. This is direct path from V4 to V3. So V4 to V3 is 1. And V4 to V4, is there any direct path self loop is existing or not?
No, sir.
V4 to
No,
V4?
sir.
No. So this is why it is 0. So in this way, we have constructed first adjacency matrix and its name is A0. First adjacency matrix construction is clear to everyone? Sabko clear hai?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Because second, now you have to construct second adjacency matrix. You have to construct second. So when you are constructing, so you will take first row and first column. Then you will follow certain rules. You will construct second adjacency matrix. Then you will take second row and second column. After that, you will follow certain rules and you will construct the next adjacency matrix. Then you will take third row and third column. After that, you will follow certain rules and you will construct adjacency matrix. And then finally, you will take fourth row and fourth column. and after that you will construct the adjacency matrix. And whatever is the resultant after constructing, taking fourth row and last column, that will be the final adjacency matrix. And this final adjacency matrix, it will be representing all. This one is clear. Now here what we have done, we have taken first row and first column. First row is taken and first column is taken. So if you take first row and first column, then the corresponding value in the next matrix A1, it will be same, no change will be there. So here we have taken first row and first column from A0. So when you will construct A1, so you see what is first row value here in A0. What is first row value in A0?
7500.
And first column value?
770.
So this will not be changed. So you see the second adjacency matrix. 7500, no change. And 7704, no change. Since you selected first row and first column, so no change in the next adjacency matrix, no change with respect to first row and first column. This thing will happen. With respect to other values, with respect to value of this 002, 300, 010, sometimes changes will occur, sometimes no changes will occur. Is it clear? Up to this point, is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, sir.
भाई अगर ये क्लियर नहीं है तो पूछ लीजिए, अदरवाइज समझ में नहीं आएगा. हाँ बोलिए.
Sir, why it is and there is no change when we are selecting first row and first column?
ये रूल समझ लीजिए. This is rule 1.
Okay, sir. So every time it will be.
या ऐसे समझ लीजिए कि भाई जिस लोकेशन पे से आप दूसरे के ऊपर बम गिरा रहे हैं, आप अपनी लोकेशन पे बम नहीं गिरा देंगे ना चेंज करने के लिए. ठीक है, तो ये रूल है, ये बम गिराओ रूल है.
Okay.
आई होप इट इज क्लियर नाउ.
Yes, sir. Yes.
तो दूसरे पे यहाँ पे आप बम गिरा रहे हैं, उनकी वैल्यू चेंज हो सकती है. अब कब चेंज होगी इसके लिए रूल हम आपको बता देते हैं. जस्ट दीज रूल्स यू शुड फॉलो. You see some of the values are 0, 0 means Z, and maybe some of other values are 0. So 0 plus 0 equal to, this is rule 1. This is no change, NC. This is rule 1. And rule 2 is 0 plus non-zero. Non-zero is written as NZ. 0 plus non-zero equal to no change. NC means no change. So what is rule 1? Vishwakarma ji, what is rule 1?
The 0 plus 0 equal to no change.
And rule 2 is?
0 plus n into 0 equals to no change.
N into 0 is 0 plus non-zero equal to no change. So either rule 2 you say 0 plus non-zero equal to no change, or you can say non-zero plus 0 equal to no change. दोनों एक ही बात है ना, both are same thing.
Yes.
So rule 3 is, rule 3 बताइए क्या होगा?
So
non-zero plus non-zero
equals to change.
Equal to change. Non-zero plus non-zero equal to change. Here I am writing non-zero plus non-zero equal to change. And you see here I am writing change means select the smallest path. What will you do in case of change? What will you do? You will select the smallest path. This is your rule. Select the smallest path. Select the smallest path. Select the smallest. Select the smallest path. Maybe old path will be there, new path will be there. So if old path is 5 and new path is 7, then which is smallest? Old path is 5, new path is 7. Then which is smallest?
Old path.
Old path. So then you will select 5 you will select. So here rule is select the smallest non-zero path. These 3 rules are clear to each one of you? Rule 1, rule 2, rule 3 are clear to each one of you? If they are clear, just 3 rules are there. 0 plus 0, no change. 0 plus non-zero, no change. Yes, non-zero plus non-zero equal to change. And in the case of change, you will select the smallest non-zero path. Now let's apply the first case. Let's see the first case. You have selected first row and first column. You have selected first row and first column. So see here, first rows in the second case, 77074, it will not be changed. This 7500, no change. Other values, these values 002, 030, 300, 010, these will be changed. How these will be changed, we will see it now. You see this value, this is 7 and this is 5. So is it which rule is applicable? Rule 1 is applicable, rule 2
ये गज में पागल है, बोलता है 2000
भाई पागल हम सारे हैं.
No sir, actually I was telling my brother. He was disturbing me, that's why.
हाँ ठीक है, पागल सारे हैं. आपका भाई भी पागल है, हम लोग सारे लोग पागल हैं. और आप भी हमारी ही कैटेगरी में हैं. दिव्या पाठक आप भी हम लोगों की कैटेगरी में हैं.
Sorry sir, actually my brother was disturbing me.
उसमें थोड़ा सा जो कम पागल है उसको सॉरी बोलना भी आता है. तो हम सारे लोग आपकी ही कैटेगरी में हैं. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा क्लास डिस्टर्ब मत करिए.
Oh yes sir. Sir वो actually mute हो गया.
नहीं, आप चुप हो जाइए, प्लीज चुप.
Okay.
चलिए, so you see this one, this is non-zero or zero? 7 is non-zero or zero?
Non-zero. Non-zero.
And what about 5? 5 is non-zero or zero?
Non-zero.
Non-zero, sir.
Non-zero. So which rule is applicable?
Third rule.
Rule 3, non-zero plus non-zero equal to change. Change means old path is 0, new path is 12. So will you go for old path is 0 means no path. So will you go for 12 or you will go for 0?
Zero, sir.
क्या हमने लिखा है? Select the
smallest non-zero path.
So will you select 0?
Yes, sir.
No. So what will be your new path here?
12.
New path will be 12. Please remember, new path here it will be 12. And see this one, this is 0 and this is 7. So which rule is applicable?
Rule 2.
Rule 2. So what rule 2 says? No change or change?
No change. No change.
It means this 0 will be no change. So this 0 will be no change. And see here. This is 7 and this is 0. So which rule is applicable? Rule 1 or rule 2? Or rule 3? Rule 2.
Rule
so
2.
Non-zero plus 0 equal to change or no change?
No change.
It means with respect to 2, no change. With respect to 0, no change. And with respect to this one, this 0. This 0 will be replaced by
12.
This 0 will be replaced by 12.
12.
So you see here, see the second case. देखिए इसमें, this is 12. 12 है ये A1 में. This is 0
Yeah.
and this is 2. Now let's see one more case. One more case. Let's see. This is 0 and this is 5 non-zero. So 0 plus non-zero equal to change or no change?
No change, sir.
No change. So here no change. 3 will remain as it is. And this is 0, this is 0. So 0 plus 0 equal to change or no change?
No change. No change.
No change. And see, this is 0, this is 0, and this is also 0. Screen पे दिख रहा है. So 0 plus 0 equal to here change or no change?
No change. No change.
It means with respect to this 3, with respect to this 0, with respect to this 0. Any change happened or not?
No, sir. No, sir.
So यहाँ देखिए 3, 0, 0. No change happened. Let's see last case. जिससे पूछेंगे वो बताएगा. चलिए अरुंधति मुखर्जी, you see the last case, 4th row. Tell me what will happen with respect to Arundhati Mukherjee.
Yes, sir.
With respect to this 0, any change will occur or no change will occur?
Yes, sir. Change will occur according to rule 3.
Rule 3. So what will be the new value?
9.
9. So in A1 you will write 9. What about this one?
So according to rule 2, there will be no change.
Very good. So here you will write 9. Here no change. What about this one?
So according to rule 2, there will be no change.
So it means you want to say that in A1 4th row should be 910 and before it
Yes.
4 is written. So it means 4th row value should be 4910. You want to say this thing?
Yes, sir.
Let's see. So this is 9, this is 1, this is 0. So Arundhati Mukherjee, she is absolutely right. Now Arundhati Mukherjee, this A1, how we created A1, is it absolutely clear to you or any confusion?
So there is a confusion. So
confusion?
actually, I said that according to rule 3, 4 and that according to rule 3, 4 and 5, that one value that changed to 9.
Yeah.
So I just added the value because last time also I saw that something like that happened, but I didn't understand why we added the value.
Why we are adding? Because there is a path whose length is 4 plus 5, new path. And
Yes, sir.
old path is this one. Old path was 0. 0 means no path was existing. So in the old path, we were saying that no path is existing. But when we applied the rule, then we find that in the new path is existing, whose length is not 0, whose length is 9. So good is that, go for new path. आपको
Okay.
यहाँ से कहीं जाने के लिए कोई रास्ता एक नहीं मिल रहा है और दूसरा रास्ता 9 किलोमीटर का मिल रहा है और आपको जाना ही है, तो आप क्या करेंगे? Will you not take the 9 kilometer path?
Yes, I will.
So this is why we are adding. Is it clear now?
Yes, sir, it is clear.
Now you see what will we do? In the first row we selected, in the A0 we selected first row, first column. So in A1 what will we select? We will select second row and second column. Second row and second column. Second row is selected and then second column is selected. After selecting second row and second column, we will construct A2. Is it clear here? So when you are constructing A2, so remember, in A2, no change in second row. Second row value in A1 is 71202. So no change in second row with respect to adjacency matrix A2. Similarly, no change with respect to second column. It is 5, 12, 3, 9. देख लेते हैं A2 में क्या 7, 12, 02 है कि नहीं है. 7, 12, 02 and 5, 12, 3, 9. So 7, 12, 02. It is same. No change. And 5, 12, 3, 9. 5, 12, 3, 9. The row and column which you selected. So in the next matrix, no change with respect to that row and that column. That is row 1. Now let us see other values. Other values may be changed. एक एक करके पूछते जाएंगे, बताते जाइए. चलिए अमन पांडे जी आप बताइए. What about this 7? This 7 in A2, will it be changed or will it remain the same? And why? Aman Pandey, are you online? लैब में तो ये बोल रहे थे कि नहीं सर मैं क्लास में रहता हूँ. चलिए हर्षवर्धन.
Yes, sir.
So you tell Aman Pandey is absent. लैब में बोलते हैं कि सर मैं रहता हूँ क्लास में रहता हूँ. With respect to this 7 in A2, will it be changed or not changed?
It won't change, sir.
Which rule is applicable and why?
Sir, third rule, because
Very good.
non-zero
So
plus
non-zero plus non-zero equal to?
change, but it will take the smallest non-zero path.
Yeah, so old path is 7 and new path is 12.
12, yes, sir.
So you have gone for old path. That was smaller one. Absolutely correct. So here no change occurred. So 7 will remain. What about this 0? Will it be changed? Jaldi boliye.
No, sir. No, sir.
No change. Which rule?
Rule 2, sir.
Rule 2. And what about this 0? Will it be changed?
No, sir.
Which rule says that no change?
Rule 2 again, sir.
Kaise?
0 plus non-zero will be no change.
Where is 0? Will
Sir,
you
the
take
last-
this 0 and this 2?
Sorry,
Which
sir?
values will you take? Will you take this under V4 0 is written and here under this one 2 is written, so you have gone for 0 plus non-zero equal to no change?
No, sir.
कौन सा
it will
rule
be
आप
change-
अप्लाई
it will-
करेंगे?
Sorry, sir. It will be 2 because non-zero path we have to select.
आप समझ नहीं पा रहे हैं. चलिए कोई और बता दे. चलिए अमन वर्मा.
7.
अरे अमन पांडे कहाँ गायब हो जाते हैं?
सर थोड़ा देर वॉशरूम गए थे थोड़ा सा.
चलिए आप बताइए आप अमन पांडे. ये here with respect to this one.
सर rule 3 sir, 5 plus 2 7.
So remember this is non-zero. 5 is non-zero and this 2 is non-zero. So non-zero you will move in that way. Non-zero plus non-zero equal to change. Old path is 0, new path is 7. So you will go for which path? New path 7. It means that after changing this 4 is V4 under here 0 is changed. So new in A2 your first row value should be 7507. Check करिए, is it 7 A2 में 7507? It is same. चलिए किसी और से पूछ लेते हैं. Second row since you selected, so in A2 no change with respect to second row. Third row में चेक कर लेते हैं कौन बताता है. किसी एक से पूछ लें. चलिए पीयूष कुमार, बहुत अच्छी गाड़ी है भाई आपके पास. पीयूष कुमार आप बताइए. पीयूष कुमार is absent. चलिए हिमांशु शेखर, यू ट्राई. हिमांशु शेखर. हर्ष गोविंद आप ट्राई करिए.
Yes sir.
Sir,
with respect to this 0, will there be any change? हेमांशु शेखर, उनका देखो, हेमांशु शेखर का भूत ऐसे दिखाई देगा। कोई फोटो खींच ले इनके भूत का, कहाँ गए? हेमांशु शेखर का ये इन्होंने भूत का फोटो ही चेंज कर दिया। ये देखो, भूत अपना रूप बदलता रहता है ना। अभी गाड़ी में इनका भूत दिख रहा था, अब इनका भूत जो है वो खाली हाथ दिखा रहा है ऐसे। हाँ चलिए हर्ष गोविंद जी आप बताइए।
yes sir, there will be a change sir.
So this is non-zero and this is non-zero. So non-zero plus non-zero equal to change. Old path
change,
is 0, new path is 12. So you will 0 will be replaced by 10. What about this 0?
10 sir.
What about this 0?
0 plus non-zero is no change sir.
No change. So this is tick mark. What about this 0?
Sir, non-zero plus non-zero is change and it should be 5.
So it means that in A2 the value should be 10, 3, 0, 5. You want to say this thing? So let's
Yes.
see value should be 10, 3, 0, 5. It is here. अब आइए ये लास्ट में एक चीज एक और देखें, कोई एक और बता दे। हिमांशु शेखर का देखें, इनका भूत वापस लौटा गया। हिमांशु शेखर जी आपने अपना भूत बदल दिया, अब बोलिए। भास्कर कुमार आप बताइए, आप बोलिए। भास्कर कुमार आप बोलिए। नवप्रीत सैनी आप बताइए। नवप्रीत सैनी, ये एक हम रूल फॉलो करना चाह रहे हैं कि जो लोग क्लास में मान लो वो प्रेजेंट हैं और बुलाने पे नहीं बोल रहे हैं, वो रिप्लाई भी नहीं कर रहे हैं, क्यों ना उनका लैब में सीजीपी जो है 5 कर दिया जाए, क्योंकि ये फर्जी वाला तो नहीं चलेगा। नवप्रीत सैनी नेक्स्ट टाइम से एक चीज कर देंगे। जयवर्धन आप बताइए।
यस सर।
लास्ट रो की वैल्यू बताइए क्या होगा। What about this 4? This 4 will remain as it is or changed?
सर 4 ही रहेगा, चेंज नहीं होगा।
4 ही रहेगा ना? क्यों 4 रहेगा भाई?
सर सेकंड रूल के हिसाब से सर।
कैसे सेकंड रूल है? This is non-zero and this is 0.
नो सर, थर्ड रूल के हिसाब से।
Then new path is 16 and old path is 4. So you will go for 4 will be not be changed.
Yes.
What about this one? 1 will be changed in A2 or not changed?
No change sir.
No change. Non-zero plus 0 no change.
Yeah.
What about this 0? Will it be changed?
Yes sir.
What will be the changed value?
Sir 9 plus 2 11 sir.
So it means here you are saying that it will be 11.
Yes
So
sir.
it means that in A2 the fourth row value should be 4 9 1 11. यही
Yes,
आप
sir.
कर रहे हैं?
Yes sir.
4 9 1 11. Very good. So what will you, in this way you constructed A2. So after A2 what will you construct? After A2 what will you construct? क्या construct करेंगे?
What sir, can you please say again?
After A2 what matrix will you construct?
Sir A3.
A3.
A3. So for constructing A3 you will take third row and third column and you will construct A3. Then you will take fourth row and fourth column and then you will construct A4. So I want that up to A2 I have done. This is A2. This is matrix A2. And now with the help of this matrix A2, I request you all to construct A3 and construct A4. And I want to know the value of A4. A4 की value आप बताइए।
Excuse me, sir.
हाँ बोलिए।
Sir, I have a confusion that how we are selecting the values for the left half.
Left half means?
So like we are changing the values in the like we have done in the updated the value 4, 9 and
कौन है
111.
पहले नाम बताइए, कौन बोल रहे हैं ये?
Abhijit sir.
अभी तक क्यों नहीं बोल रहे थे? चलिए ये इसमें हम एक आपको बता देते हैं, कौन से रूल में कंफ्यूजन है, 1 में कि 2 में कि 3 में?
सर कंफ्यूजन वहां पर जैसे कि राइट वाले में अपडेट हो जा रहा है तो वो समझ में आ जा रहा है, हम लोग वैल्यू ले कैसे रहे हैं वो समझ में नहीं आ रहा। जैसे कि
Value?
नॉन
भाई जो the row which you have selected, like you have selected here third row and third column.
yes sir.
So in A3 no change will be with respect to third row and third column. Is it clear
Yes,
or
sir.
not?
Yes sir.
Other values may be changed, and other values will change according to the rule, these 3 rules.
Okay sir. So sir we are comparing
इसमें बताइए
like
कहाँ confusion हो रहा है, इसमें बताइए कहाँ confusion हो रहा है. If you select third row and third column, यहाँ पे कोई
So, sir,
confusion है?
so
You
we
will
will
select
update
this
the
10. You will update in A3, not in A2.
A3. Yes sir.
A3 update होगा ना?
Yes sir.
You will take the help of A2 and you will update A3. You will construct
Yes,
new matrix A3. And when you will construct new matrix A3, no change with respect to third row, third column. कोई change नहीं होगा A3 में. Is it clear?
Yes sir.
प्रोफेसर खान अभी हमको 5 मिनट और टाइम चाहिए, अगला क्लास थोड़ा लेट शुरू कर लेंगे. So A3 में no change in third row, third column.
Yes.
Clear? But others will be changed. So what will be the value of others? That thing we are constructing with the help of A2. इसलिए देखिए A3 को आप देखिए, A3 में थर्ड रो की वैल्यू चेंज हुई, A2 में 0 0 0 आप क्या लिखें, आप ध्यान नहीं दी, 0 0 0 1 है और थर्ड कॉलम की वैल्यू 10 3 0 5 है. So when you are constructing here 10 3 0 5 no change and 0 0 0 1 ये no change है. Other values will be changed. Other की क्या वैल्यू होगी वो आप कंप्यूट कर रहे हैं. Is it clear now?
सर जब
नहीं clear.
यस सर सर हम लोग अपडेट कर रहे हैं वैल्यूज जैसे कि V1 like we have to update V1
भाई,
V1
आप यहाँ A3 कंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे कि
Yes,
नहीं
sir.
करेंगे?
करेंगे.
जब आप A3 कंस्ट्रक्ट करेंगे, so here you will have 4 rows and 4 columns. So
Yes.
third row value will be 10 3 0 5. A3 में ये third row की वैल्यू it will be 10 3 0 5. ये हो जाएगा 0 5 हो जाएगा. And third column this will be 0 0 0 1. What about other values? What will you write here? What will you write here? What will you write
We
here
will
in
write
A3?
it
What will you write here?
according to the
What will you write here? What will you write here? Similarly, what will you write here? What will you write here? What will you write here? यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे? अब आप इसके अकॉर्डिंग लिखेंगे. अब आप आइए क्या लिखेंगे? अब बोलिए तो यहाँ क्या लिखेंगे?
सर यहाँ पर पहले कंपेयर करेंगे फर्स्ट एलिमेंट को उसका फर्स्ट मतलब थर्ड का फर्स्ट
किससे
एलिमेंट
कंपेयर
को
करेंगे? नाम बोलिए या नंबर बोलिए हमको सीधे.
10 को
0 you will take here, 10 you will take here. So from 0 and 10, now which rule is applicable?
सर सेकंड रूल
So what will be the value here?
सेम
0
वैल्यू
plus non-zero equal to 7. Old value, no change. ये 7 हो गया. What about here? क्या लिखे हैं यहाँ पे?
नो चेंज.
So this is 3 and this is 0. So 0 plus non-zero, no change. Old, so here old value, same value you will keep. It was 5, so keep it 5. What about here? What should I do? यहाँ पे क्या करें? देखिए यहाँ पे ये 7 की बात कर रहे हैं. 7 चेंज होगा कि नहीं होगा? बोलिए अभिजीत विश्वकर्मा जी. 7 चेंज होगा कि नहीं होगा? कहाँ कंफ्यूजन आ गया भाई? अब भाग गए।
नो सर नेटवर्क कट गया था सर।
अरे
यस
आप लोग चूतिया, आप लोग मूर्ख बनाना बंद करिए।
नो सर।
बोलिए यहाँ पे क्या है? यहाँ पे बताइए 7 के रिस्पेक्ट में व्हाट शुड वी डू?
7 के रिस्पेक्ट में 0 और 5 को कंपेयर करेंगे तो 0 + 5 नॉन जीरो। सेकेंड रूल है, सेकेंड रूल नो चेंज होगा तो 7
So it means here 7 will remain as it is.
गॉट
सेकेंड
इट
रो
सर।
की एनी कंफ्यूजन? आप क्लास
No,
में, आप लोग क्या करते हैं क्लास में कि आए और 1 मिनट में भाग लिए। और किसी को कंफ्यूजन है तो पूछिए। एनी कंफ्यूजन टू एनी वन ऑफ यू? कनिष्क कुमार, कंफ्यूजन है तो पूछिए। कनिष्क कुमार आप हैं क्लास में? कुणाल कुमार आप क्लास में हैं? देख लो भाई, अभिजीत विश्वकर्मा जी ये क्लास में है। नैनिका आनंद आप क्लास में हैं?
Yes, sir.
एनी कंफ्यूजन?
No, sir.
ये जरा इसकी वैल्यू बताइए तो क्या होगा इसमें, यहाँ पे बताइए क्या होगा 7 की जगह पे क्या होगा? In A3 will it be 7
Sir,
or it will be change?
So it will not change because
So no change, so 7 will remain
the
as it is. ये 12 के रिस्पेक्ट
yes,
में
sir.
बताइए क्या होगा A3 में?
Sir, 0 plus non-zero, no change. Second,
No change. It means
second
here
property.
12 will remain as it is. Now
Yes, sir.
इसका बताइए 2 का बताइए क्या होगा? 2 का बताइए क्या
Sir,
होगा?
2 will not change. So it will
No
not
change.
change.
Very good. Well done. अब इसका केस बताइए तो इस 4 के केस में क्या होगा? चेंज होगा कि नहीं होगा?
Sir, it will change. Yes, sir, change.
What? Change no के वैल्यू क्या
Non-zero,
होगी?
non-zero. So 11.
Change. So 11. So should we go for 11? Divya Pathak, should we go for 11? Divya Pathak, are you in the class? ये देखो ये आपके क्लास में हो रहा है और आप लोग चाहेंगे। चलिए नेहा सिंह आप बताइए, this 4 should be changed or not changed? ठीक है, thank you for today's class.
4 should be not changed because 4 is a minimum in
भाई
array.
देखिए ये क्लास में मजाक करना है। ये जितने लोगों का हमने नाम लिया है इसमें से मैक्सिमम लोग क्लास में एब्सेंट हैं। फ्रॉम नेक्स्ट टाइम, आज मैं ये बिल्कुल क्लियर बोल दे रहा हूँ, नेक्स्ट टाइम इफ यू आर इन द ऑनलाइन क्लास, इफ आई एम टेकिंग योर नेम एंड यू आर नॉट रिप्लाइंग, ये इंश्योर कर लीजिए प्रैक्टिकल में आपको 0 मिलेगा और जो मॉड्यूल हम पढ़ा रहे हैं उस मॉड्यूल के क्विज में आपको 0 मिलेगा। बिल्कुल साफ बात है, ये मजाक नहीं चलेगा। और नेक्स्ट टाइम से मैं रिपीट कर रहा हूँ, नेक्स्ट टाइम से जिसका नाम मैं ले रहा हूं अगर वो क्लास में नहीं बोल रहा है तो उसको मैं प्रैक्टिकल में 0 कर दूंगा और यह क्विज जिस मॉड्यूल का क्विज होगा उस क्विज में हम 0 कर देंगे। ठीक है, थैंक यू वेरी मच।
10 मिनट बाद शुरू करेंगे और समझ कर है ना।
Thank you, sir.
Any confusion to any one of you? कनिष्क कुमार, आप हैं क्लास में? देख लो।
No, sir.
ये जरा इसकी वैल्यू बताइए तो क्या होगा? इसमें यहाँ पे बताइए क्या होगा? 7 की जगह पे क्या होगा? देख लो भाई। अभिजीत विश्वकर्मा जी ये क्लास में। नैनिका आनंद, आप क्लास में हैं?
Yes, sir.
एनी कंफ्यूजन?
No, sir.
ये जरा